Hey there, Steak. I appreciate that there, host. How's everybody else doing? Hopefully you guys are doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. What's happening with you today, Steak? Yeah, it doesn't look like one of my... can't really tell. Well, yeah, you can. One of my headsets is up higher than the other because, well, dog's inside the house. I gotta make sure that the dog's fine and not tearing up shit. Because dog. Alright, groundbreaker weapon. Is that what we're doing? I think that's what we're doing. Terminal mentioned rumors from the groundbreaker of a scientist who bragged about a powerful weapon he is researching. One of the Hawthorne's logs mentioned looking into Gladys's office for old records. Apparently the smuggler acquired several leads. Okay. Sure. Who? Someone's room. Internet is being done with siege. New work schedule has me working Sundays. Mild case of caffeine withdrawal. Oh, yeah.
Can be macro agent.
You know. Did some pretty good adulting today. Enjoyed a good movie of Charlie's Angels, and I'm streaming. Callahan. You made your spacer's choice when you signed the employee contract. I keep telling you the hat doesn't fit right. There's something wrong with it. How many people have worn this thing before me? Is that my life now? Because of it is I'll take it. I'll be your moon man, but there won't be anything left of me to care. Let's see. To Mama C. Hope you're doing well, Mom. Thought I'd check in. Engineers visit the shop a bunch. I remember when I used to turn a wrench back home on Terra 2. Lilia Hagen over in Sublight told me that I could always pursue a career in salvage if that thing doesn't work out. Please give Dad and the others a hug for me. Mom, it's really great that we can stay in touch like this. Little reminders of home are more important than ever. Enjoy the quality Spacer's Choice goods I sent. You can get ones just like them at home, but I figured you might appreciate me getting the company discount and all. Feel that? That's right. We fixed the radiators. Groundbreaker is venting heat as intended. Credits where credits due. We couldn't have done it without an outsider who took on great personal risk and expense for our sakes. If you see a new face wandering the promenade looking lost, chances are they deserve a hug for helping us through the crisis. Groundbreaker thanks you, outsider. I got thanksed. Yep, that's what it is now. Seeking contractor, sublight salvager. Seeking ethically flexible spacer with stellar bay landing clearance. Payment in exchange for return of legal salvage. Details given upon acceptance of contract. Active warrants, prior convictions, no question asked. Our background checks filter out criminal red flags. Plausible. No questions asked. Okay. Plausible deniability is the sublight way. The Hagen for details. Warehouse next to the Bratwurst joint. Second floor. Already been there. Do not delete. Loitering on the board. Properties strictly prohibited. Okay. Halcyon Holdings corporate office and its environs are for conducting official board business only. Anyone found misusing board property will be fined accordingly. Board property includes, but is not limited to, Halcyon Holdings office here on Groundbreaker, space directly in front of my desk, the space directly behind my desk, my doorway, my berth, and most importantly, my stairs. Thank you for your cooperation, Udom Bedford, Certified Liaison. P.S. Please note that the next spacer caught drinking on the stairs outside the embassy may find themselves on the rude side of an airlock. I didn't know there was a polite side of an airlock. P.P.S. This is the third time I've had to post this message, and I'm sick and tired of it. I will not hesitate to open a board-sanctioned investigation into your behavior, and when you are caught, punished you accordingly. Felix Milestone. Don't know who that is. Don't think I care. So, what exactly is the internet doing to your siege? Or not doing? Question maybe. I went the wrong direction. I think this is Gladys's place.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt
This is me not giving a damn.
advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but a scandal has rocked the league.
Just passing through, minding my own business.
Both teams have tested negative for performance enhancement. A tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and
She don't give two damns.
behavior could lead to an unfair advantage.
She's not gonna give a damn. I definitely will give a damn to liberate all this stuff from you guys. You're not playing Siege by yourself, are you? I'm over encumbered. Oh, not by much this time. Oh, let's see. Can I use stuff? Yes, I can. 2 pounds? Oh no, it's point. I was reading the wrong one. Guys, seems to be. Can I go in this way? Is it? No, I cannot. I mean, I can, it just won't end well.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
Magazine club?
I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I tossed together. Like to keep my hands busy.
I feel like your hands are pretty busy. I don't feel like you have much of a problem with that. Just saying. Right. Okay, 480 salvagers help. Which is pretty. This costs 3K. Nope. Not happening. Corrosion. Shock. That's like half my credits. Still thinking of doing the Sea of Thieves week before December. There's a Gears of War ship stuff in it. 29th. Yes, I plan on doing that. It's very good to know that that's in there. I will definitely enjoy doing that, that's for sure. I like Gears of War enough to definitely want some ship of it. I might not play enough of it anymore. Like the Halo one, okay. Footsteps, weapon range, and magazine size. physical armor and melee attack speed.
I'm going.
Gonna take a lot of stuff. Requires rest and go keycard. The other one I can lockpick. This one requires the rest and go keycard.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you.
Easy. Give me that. What? I gotta... What? You mean I can only use it once? Oh, man. Do I gotta pick his lock? Do I gotta pick his pocket again?
Still getting acquainted? Can't go wrong if you stick to the promenade.
How does the groundbreaker?
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent
place a bet.
streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Anything like I can. Okay, well, shit. A one-time thing. All right, that's dumb. It's hella dumb if you ask me. The bearer of this badge is an official recognized junior deputy to the Constable of Edgewater and as authorized by Spacer's Choice. Note, does not grant any privileges or authority whatsoever. Okay, so I just have a stupid badge on me. Got it. Got it. Yup. Yup. Yep. Two. This is a heavy weapon. Okay. Slam bam, thank you ma'am weapon. I'm gonna put my hammer back. One-handed. It's silencer. Causes bleed. But a knockdown. Nah, it's not all that great. This one just shocks the shit out of people. May need a little bit. Oh yeah, the first time I saw her, she was puking. We asked her the question and she was just hurling a biscuit. So to answer your question, yes, this game has been really good so far. There's been a few annoying things, like certain things that you gotta do in order to see things, or the sneaking is a little off, I will admit. Oh, it's down a stair. The sneaking is a little touchy. It's a little here and go. So you have to be, like, really on it.
Slap your whole family.
If you're not, you are going to... If you're not on it, you're gonna get caught. I do like the fact that you can just kind of save wherever you want to. So, like, in the middle of a conversation, save. Right before you start thefting a bunch of shit, save. Your companions actually have some pretty good opinions on stuff. So that's barred. I can't actually get that. As far as I can tell, there's no other way in that room. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no in that room. Yes, it's a little titchy. Actually, I think it's just a different setting for New Vegas. Like, it's got the same amount of quirks. It's got the same amount of, like, interesting. Hell no, I can't pick that up. It's very... balls.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
They're in the freaking walls!
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a long while. Poor old sweetie.
They're in the walls! Holy shit! Time to get rowdy. Ooh.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, nice. Yep, you can have 4 different weapons. You can also be over encumbered, but one of the first skills in your skill tree that I really like, and was the very first thing that I took, was... Oh, not skills, perks. Was increases your maximum capacity. This one, right over here, Traveler. Become efficient at transporting goods. Maybe you should have been born a cargo hauler. And fast travel. Your shit. No more being over encumbered and not being able to, you know, like, get places. I can't run, but there's perks where I can increase my movement speed. The nice self-contained story. Prismatic hammer, science weapon. Hammersmith was working on a hammer weapon, the pulse hammer, when his rival company Aramad Ballistics stole the plans, rushed its development, and beat them to the market, all while ridiculing Hammersmith with a marketing campaign about having no hammers in their weapon line. Hammersmith executives demanded the ultimate hammer to be produced, but this prototype was so expensive that it never entered production. Yeah, running his foot hurts. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapons, weapon damage and strength of their effects both increase as your science skill increases. Jock engineers ensure our bottom line and fire rates are super high.
Not like someone left their name on it.
I'm sorry. What? Oh yeah, and the level up sound that da, 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 that you just heard, that's the level up sound. It's kind of loud in some cases, and sometimes you'll be like, okay, I got this, and you'll do something and suddenly da, 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 and you're like, the fuck just happened? Science. Fighting is really easy in this game. I get the feeling like there's a few like hard getting adjusted fights at the start, but then once you kind of get the flow of things, especially once you get 2 companions, it's real easy. I do get the feeling though, heck is kind of low. Well, I mean, with my companion, it's fairly high. My medical and my engineering, but that's shit. That's ass. I get the feeling though that if you decide to, because there are some perks that will like boost stuff if you run by yourself, like don't have anybody with you. Let's see. Bending, dodge, carry. Consumable. Thought there was some stuff that you could get. Maybe I'm crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Or maybe it's some armor buffs, but I could have sworn there was something that if you took it, you would get the fact that if you didn't have anybody, you would get a bonus. It's not as good, I feel, to me, the bonus as if I have companions. Of course, you could also probably make it harder by just running with 1 companion or no companions. Because, yeah, while Pravati, this one here is running around whacking shit. I'm off shooting things and not getting mauled. You can upgrade. So this is something that I don't like. See, there's a compare button, but for your companions, it doesn't function. You have to go over here, find whatever you want to compare, and then go back to the companion, which is annoying as fuck. Massively annoying. Performs her ability recharge time for your tactical dilation meter. I will take that. Ellie. When Ellie is in the party, any damage that would kill you instead heals a small amount of health. This effect has a long cooldown. You can get like generic companion upgrades, just kind of like in general help, or you can get like specific to each person, just down this side. The food I do like because where is it at? So you have your injection needle. You have this overall like umbrella that is affected by what you put in here. So you have your basic injection needle that all it does is heals 25% over 2 seconds. That's all it does. So at the end of that 2 seconds, you've gained at least, well, my math is off. You get like 50% of your health back. And you have 82 uses, which is basically you have 82 of these on you. Or 81 in this case, on you. But when you unlock these, if you do that, you don't have to do that. You can make it hard for yourself by, like, no medical. So every time I take a shot, I get a mine attribute for a minute. But depending on the food combinations you put in here, these other 2 slots, you get random or, helpful buffs. If you're not paying attention, you put alcohol in there, you're gonna fuck yourself up. Which is a nice little Russian roulette if you're not paying attention. Actually, inventory. Science. 2-handed DPS. Yes. Oh man, that hammer looks cool as fuck. Character weapons, they start off with their own, which are pretty powerful. Like, she started off with Officer Spine. Mr. Owl, Touch. But as you go, of course, you get stronger weapons, or you decide to use them with different things. She started off with this really boss-ass pistol, but then I've decided to give her a flamethrower. Change that out. You can obviously change their armor to whatever you want. Anything you can wear and use, they can wear and use. You can easily... It's very easy to change how they fight. You don't have to go into any weird menus. It's all centered on them. So, like, obviously you can change the distance. Do they follow real close? Do they use a mix of weapons? Or they just kind of stay at the back and use long range? Or do they get real up in their face? Yeah, it's basically 3 PCs with what you want. You can have it to where you can always see your helmet, but you can't see theirs, which is why on my character you can see my bowler, but on them you can't see their helms. I like to see their faces, so turned it off. You got helmets on, you just can't see it. Some of the perks, like the weapon augments, because they have a better weapon augment for that specific thing, they'll have more augments than I do, or vice versa. So that's pretty cool detail. The codex, here's everything right here. You don't have to go all the way into like the main side menu for that, which I do like. Quests are easy to keep track of. Easy to sort out how you want. They tell you which ones you fucked up, which ones you haven't. Which I will admit, I did reload. It's okay with the controller. Some things like changing stuff here is not all that fun. Let's see. £5. You gotta take care of your weapon. Like, the condition of your weapons, because I haven't broken any yet, but you can. Let's see. This gets better with science. What is science? Medical engineering or science. Tech. Knowledge of bodies, tools, and the universe. Amount granted by the medical inhaler. Effective duration of slotted. Oh, stop hissing at me. Plasma damage goes up. Shock. Okay, so science affects my weapons. the extracurricular on my weapon, so how much the plasma and other things do. So I haven't put a whole lot into like my damage because it doesn't, like, you do a lot of talking, you do a lot of walking, you do a lot of pissing people off and intimidating them into not attacking you or just being like fuck this and just attacking them. And since I got 2 companions, I'm not concerned about dying. I just let them murder the hell out of people. Especially since the companion stuff seems to be tied to the leadership roles. Tech. Next level is a perk. Journal. I don't care to read it. Log 1 discovery. While rummaging through the back bays, I discovered a very old Hammersmith crate that seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery, a prototype hammer. I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I've brought it to my lab for a closer look. How strongly it glows. The trail of its wake lingers even when my eyes are closed. Okay. Spent more time. There's a lot of funny, stupid shit. Just people talk about random things. People act normal. Robots say some weird stuff. Weird experiments going on. So, you know, like Fallout. I've spent more time on this hammer. Its internal workings are state of art. Thermal, electrical, and chemical systems all working in harmony. How is this even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signature swirling about the weapon, though I have yet to identify the source. The air tastes of copper, and I have lost several teeth. I do like the fact that they also do not seem to lock you into any persuasion. So if you're liked by, like, the starter town, Edgewater, I was very well liked, like 95% to perfectly loved, and then I decided to take the rebel side, and suddenly they were very leery of me. Very, very leery of me, and the other side was like, hooray, we just met you yesterday, but we love you. Which is also where I got the bowler from. I have had the most sublime prismatic dream since I invited the hammer into my bed. Into my bed chamber. Never mind that for now. Good news first. The energy signature matches Londoite's elusive N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4: shock, plasma, corrosive, and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempts to neuter the self-destructive functionality, I inadvertently caused a small fire. Their hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. I must take greater care with future experiments. Yeah, we're just gonna not... Never mind the fact that he is apparently smelling blood and lost teeth, he decides to get this thing near where he sleeps, but okay. I've taken the liberty of locking myself in the workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I am simply too flawed to recognize its perfection. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things, but with a little ambition we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony? And that is the lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. Alright, so I am transporting a weapon of madness. Also, weird thing, you can sleep in anybody's bed. There doesn't seem to be any function to it. It's just... anyone's bed is available to sleep in. If you're having a Goldilocks moment, have at it. I think it actually whispered to him. So it's like a stranger danger weapon or something. Oh, I better put this up. I mean, nobody comes after me for having my weapon out, but it just feels a little better for me to have... for my weapon not to be out. Okay. You dead. %100% a good thing. Oh, man. Oh, man, does that mean he's gonna start talking to me? Ugh. Oh, and there's a cool little thing that you'll sometimes find just junk. Well, I consider it junk because it's not my stuff. Around the place, and then you'll end up finding it in a... when you get on your ship, which is a sassy thing, you'll end up finding it like in someone's room. And it's like something of theirs or for them that they were looking for. Let's see. Repair everything. Yes. Break down. That. Quieter. What does it do? Is zappy. Boop, boop. Magazine size. I don't want to use it on that. It's a good... It's a much better steampunk style. Jock. Oh, this belongs to Jock. Hammers. Grenade launcher. Ooh, this... Let's see. Post armor. Now my sniper rifle electrocutes people. Sure grip. Melee durability. Attack speed. Oh, that turns it into the gamma rays. Damages plasma. It's a purple scythe, though. You know what? Yeah. Damage, firing noise. Range weapon spread. That seems kind of dumb. We're not gonna do that. Grenade launcher. Level 4, level 4. They're both level 4. Actually gonna blast that. Ooh, blockhead. Heavy machine gun. I don't like the feel of the heavy machine gun, so it doesn't do me much good. Tinker's pretty straightforward. It basically just means more than just brown. Yes, it's true. It does mean more than just brown. I also like, look at that. That hilt is beautiful as hell. I'm sure it's like faux ivory, but still, it's freaking pretty. Sawed off is that. No. This level 13 does less damage, but has a higher. No, it don't. What the? It does less damage than that. Because I'm not crazy. When it says 14 parentheses X whatever number, it means 14 times 12. Doesn't it? I think that... I might be wrong. You know what? I might be wrong. I don't know. I always thought that that meant it was the solid number times whatever the secondary. I might be wrong. We might have checked it out. And we're out. I've also leveled up a perk to where I can rob people. I can pickpocket. Nice. Alright, next part of that quest. Mining Archive. Science weapon on Scalion. Alright. Cilion? Cecilia? Sicily. We're going to Sicily, guys. Little junk button. Which is very nice. Dodge distance. I don't dodge a whole lot. And I don't like machine guns. Plus, with that being a diamond, it probably costs me more to buy it than it actually gives me.
Warning, intruders will be... Oh, it's you.
Yes, it's me. Thanks.
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big.
Sure, what do you need?
I was thinking about what you said before, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right.
Okay.
I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship.
On the ship? Okay, alright, fine.
Oh gosh, do you think so? I just figured, you know, there's nowhere she can go on Groundbreaker where folks don't know her. Here she can relax.
Well, ask her. Good for you. Any way I can help?
I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week.
What?
Smell like sweat most days and, well, don't look too close at my fingernails. I was thinking, hoping we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies.
Groundbreaker's got a lot of vendors. What were you thinking?
Oh, that nice older lady in the rest and go, Miss Gladys? She seemed to know lots of things. Maybe she knows where to find fancy soap.
Easy enough, we could head straight.
I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me. Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know.
It's gonna be next time because we
come
already
with.
loaded into the ship. And I would much rather go somewhere. Get some shit done. Like that. Tinker. Alright, we're gonna go see what these weapons will do. Thing in here that I just want to put up. Carry anymore. We're gonna chuck these because I'm not using these. Not. Oh, I can only carry 130 pounds because my companions are. Right. Right.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
Ada, tell me a joke.
I wish I was your second derivative, so I could investigate your concavities.
If you get that one steak, please say so, because I don't. I really, really don't. Play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
That's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
That's enough.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Thank
Goodbye.
you, Ada. Let's go to Sicily, because I don't want to steal in front of Phineas just yet. Just don't feel like it.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Rock. Yeah, she's like GLaDOS, but with a little more, in general, snark. I really don't want to take the Vicar. No. Don't want to take the Vicar. He's okay. He's just kind of boring. What's impressive? That someone can be a little more, in general, snarky, or that I'm not a big fan of. Wow, the Vicar. Ah, yeah. Like, she's not as poignantly like, specific to you snarky. She's just kind of like an in general, meh. She's a bit more sassy, a little less hardcore snark. That makes sense? She's also a little bit more ditzy in some cases. Or stupidly smart, I guess. I don't know which one. It's one or the other.
My kind of act. Anyone else?
Oops.
That's the
Hey.
last of them.
Oh no, did we turn... It's also surprisingly easy to turn something into a pile of dust. Like this jackass. It's got batteries in it. I wish there was a way to get it marked. Like on your mini-map, like, Witcher has it, where it will mark on your mini-map stuff that you haven't did yet. I wish that, you know, game had that? Or games had that?
Somebody lives all the way out here? Surrounded by Aether? Incoming! Brought something stronger! Here we go!
Nope. That robot...
Someone else will clean this up, right?
That robot was on fire. Actually, I should... Sure, I know what I'm ingesting. Sodies. That's not bad. Oh, is somebody living out here? Aha! That's what we need is... these. Choice. You'll also hear that a lot, and you'll get real tired of that real fast. At least I do. Because Jesus Mahogany Christ,
You've got nimble fingers, Captain.
it's definitely not the best choice. It's just not even a spacer's choice. It's just all you got. You have to take it because there is nothing else. It's shoved down your throat because you've got nothing else you can take. Hello, kitty. Go your time out, kitty. Set up. Money on it, it might actually be a lot better than what it currently is. I thought I sold this. I did sell it, I just picked up another one. Right. I may or may not, I have forgotten about that. Slicker. That. That. Cartridge bits. Mandibular rearranger. This weapon was created by an unknown and possibly quite deranged scientist. Exactly how it works and why is a mystery, and it has never been duplicated. Yep, we're taking that. Lemon slap. Okay. Let's see. All messages sent and received by this terminal are the property of Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Personal messages may be sent with supervisor's approval. Cost of personal messages will be deducted from employee's salary. Please select the message you wish to view. Preliminary survey results. From Thackeray to Evers, subject Celia, preliminary survey results. We've completed our initial survey, and I have to admit that your hunch was right. I owe you lunch next time I'm on Terra 1. We barely started our survey before we uncovered a mineral vein with high densities of yttrium and scandium. There's a limit to how much my team can extract in these pressure suits. Get us a terraformer and some prospecting mechanicals, and this little venture of ours is going to make us all rich. Hope the weather on Terra 1 isn't getting you down. I hear our permanent facility on Hephaestus is almost ready for habitation. From Thackeray to Evers, subject monthly status report. Thanks for rushing us that replacement part, Linda. My team got the former repaired, and it's busy churning that O2 again. Did you have to send one loaded with seed stock? Darn grasses are triggering my allergies. Survey efforts... He's got hay fever. Survey efforts continue. That initial vein ran dry quicker than we hoped, but we're getting promising results from another location. Density of scandium lower than first sight, but yttrium still at respectable levels. We had a board team out here last week scanning for signals from the Hope. We could all guess the results from how unhappy they looked. It's been 3 years since the board classified the ship as missing. We'd think it'd be over by now. From Thackeray to Evans, subject monthly status report. Congratulations on your promotion. Youngest full VP in company history. Promise me you won't promote that drill bit Needham to replace you. Bad news, Lynn. All the sites within the former's dome have run dry. Mechanicals are bringing back good samples from beyond the retention field. I'll be sending you a requisition for our hauler to relocate to the terraformer closer to the new sites. My team heard that you arranged for some circus time traveling show to stop at our base. It was a big boost to morale. Can't wait for some entertainment out here. Message 4. From Needham to Thackeray, subject relocation. Thackeray, your request for site relocation on that useless rock is denied. You've had over a year to generate a profit. If you haven't done it by now, it's not going to happen. And Evers is too busy to hide your incompetency. I don't want to hear any of your absurd excuses either. The terraformer failure was bad enough, but this drivel about primals running loose and damaging your equipment is the limit. The utter limit, do you hear? Operations at your site are terminated, effective immediately. Got a new site in mind for you. One on the rocks orbiting Hephaestus. Temps are cool, 170 Celsius. You'll love it. Oh. Yes. Happy birthday, Julia. Visiting board team reminded me of the date. We should be celebrating your 42nd birthday today. I'd try and get you drunk with the latest Rizzo's concoction. Turn up your nose and say it was nowhere near as good as an Earth wine. I don't know where you are, big sis. It's been 13 years since you entered hibernation. Since the Hope started this journey, I don't know what happened. Why you never got here. The architect is kind. You didn't suffer. I think about you all the time. Every time one of the big interstellar convoyers blazes past, I look up and hope. Hope. Whoever named that damn ship should take a walk in the ether. I'm sorry. I never should have convinced you to sign the indenture contract and join me on Halcyon. I'll never stop thinking about you, Jules. Please forgive me. Reminder, ask about Sublight. Ask Linda for info on this Sublight company. The freighter captain claimed to work for them. Very strange ship, no corporate branding or colors. Captain didn't wear an approved uniform. Dealing with him left me feeling out of sorts. Had some interesting items for sale, though. Can't shake the feeling that they fell off the back of a convoyer. The captain sold Harris something called the Rearranger, then left before we discovered the damn thing doesn't work. Only thing it rearranged is the number of bits on Harris's cart. It's like some strange tech. Maybe a scientist can make something of it. Well, good to know that, Sublight people were out here. Gotta be a way in if it's sealed. Too tall for me to get in. That blue light's like it's not, but it is very much sealed. wonder if that idiot was still out here squatting.
Here we go.
They're about to get heavy. Watch a pro at work. How about that?
You guys all right?
Nice. We got some junk brains to sell for it. Got quite a few bits of junk to sell. Go very well for these outlaws, that's for sure. Taser Club. Ellie, do not use as your science. Apply medical engineering. Parvati. Pretty high, actually.
Salutations. This unit's primary function is excavator. Owner, Hephaestus Mining Corporation.
Ooh, they left you,
Other
son.
functions include dialogue, limited current active commands, excavation. That is all.
What are you excavating?
This unit is removing rock matter in search of minerals, metals, and other forms of matter designated valuable.
You're a prospector?
Brevity identified. Affirmative. This unit could discuss excavation at greater length, but does not wish to strain its daily charge. Thank you for your consumer loyalty, Junior Excavator. This unit will store this exchange in its memory banks, always. Greetings, Junior Excavator.
Keeping quiet, Captain.
Oh god, I was just bending down to pick that up. Not like he needs it. It's a little sad. Oh, it does change every time you swing it. I want to try this on someone, yeah.
Look out! Here I go!
Okay, I may have missed. chucking rocks at me, you jackass. Permanently maimed. Your arms have taken way too much damage, and you're no longer as good with weapons as you used to be. Offense. No. I mean, mind you, I don't get perk, but I would rather not get a perk than lose the usage of my arms. Take away defense, don't take away my offense. Need that to murder people.
And that explains how we ain't dead. Without the pylons or the O2 this thing's cracking from the ice would just drift off.
There's no credible research on the health effects of standing directly under a terraformer, Captain. In case you were wondering.
I mean, I wasn't, but thanks for the info. It was most helpful.
Make him regret it. I'm on it. Nice one. That's the last of them.
Alright, I think we're doing pretty good. Oh, that is full. Whoops. Ah. You, sir, are very much dead.
Here goes nothing. Attack! Get that armor. How about get past that armor?
Oh, I got in-ray. Holy shit, that stuff is bad. Ooh, that stuff burns. That's it? I think we sand dusted. I think we dusted the other ones. Ooh. The next part of this quest is we gotta take that ray from the doctor. Yep. It'll be interesting to say the least. Base health, 2 minutes. Terrier, then we'll go to the doctor's place. Actually, I'm going to get that started, and then I'm going to go get something to drink.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Right. Oh, wrong one. So I am over encumbered, but obviously I can sprint around as much as I want to. I did not pick up on the fact that you could do that while here. So I do like that you can actually sprint around in your own house. In your own, your own place. Still don't know whose this place is. Room this one is.
As always, I am at your disposal.
Vicar.
Anything you'd like to discuss?
Shit. Tell me again about the book we picked up that's in French.
Boconu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Remind me what your thoughts are on philosophy.
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
I'll think it over and get back to you.
Greetings, customer.
Yeah, he keeps trying to give me a citation ticket.
Something on your mind?
Never mind, let you go. I still don't know also who's this one.
Scanning for C2547. Grade rated contaminants.
That's cleaning fluid. He's the cleaning bot. Basically cleans. And no. I try not to have him destroy us, because he's pretty beefy. I'd just rather not have him kill us. Alright, let's go talk to Phineas. I meant to change Parvati out for the vicar thing. So before we actually get up on him, we are gonna take a moment, save right here.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Oh, I thought I was gonna end up stealing it. Science weapon created by Dr. Phineas Wells. This handheld device is capable of shrinking any living being is fired at. Once on the bottom of the grip, Dr. Wells has personally signed the weapon and optimistically numbered it 001. Alright, let's place my baby with it. This, and... Oh. This is Bubbles? Well, we shrank Bubbles down. We'll have to try it again. At a later date. Hawthorne's terminal mentions searching black market vendors on Groundbreaker and Fallbrook. Apparently his success in past finding rare items using such sources. Purchasing old logs or data archives from these vendors might lead to clues about where to find more powerful science weapons. Fallbrook? Where is Fallbrook? Can't figure out where Fallbrook is.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
The last time you said that, she was just teasing the shit out of him. Oh, I can't land on that. Ballbrook on Monarch. Oh. Alright, well, I guess we are going back to the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Alright, so yes, that does say diet toothpaste, and if you remember correctly, we did try and deal with them and their diet toothpaste, which was made from the stomach bile of poison-spitting giant space lizard monster things. Yeah. Alright, so let's see. Let's go talk. Let's go deal with Parvati. And while we're at it, we might be able to find the other stuff that we're looking for at the same time. So,
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh?
cargo's worth a lot of money. Got it.
Hey there.
Be around.
Be seeing you.
I feel like we just basically gotta ask
Rizzo's Purpleberry. Rizzo's knock you out bar.
every vendor around just and go.
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
My engineer's looking for some deep cleansing, wants to impress Chief Dunley.
I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
You got a preference, Parvati?
Oh, gosh. We never talked about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on Groundbreaker just smells like old socks.
It comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spy job over in engineering, I'd be safe with refurbished ship. Now, if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious-like, I'd probably go with rosish. But if I was doing it for my own self, I'd pick mock apples and cinnamon.
I guess you could eeny-miny-moe it?
Take your time, dear. A lady's scent says a lot about her.
I don't know. This is Parvati. She's the one that's got a smell. Sure. How about mock apple and cinnamon? Parvati's sweet like an apple.
Captain?
You
I'll
didn't
just
want to
wrap that up
decide.
for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear. Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me.
Shit. You're the one that...
I hope this fancy soap we got is extra strength. I'm feeling a mite ripe.
Here's your soap.
Thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia, what specializes in sweets.
Alright. Figure it out.
Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Alright, so the rest of this we have to go to Monarch for. We, Duncan, which, we don't have the pass to go there. We had the money, but we spent it at one point.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever?
Duncan's on the ship? What?
Ah, your face is a sight for sore ocular processors, Captain. Or rather, your headgear is.
Thanks. Monarch. Can we just land? The last time I was out here, I got scolded.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain. Good luck, Captain.
Come on, Sam. All right. So apparently there is a key that we can buy, or we can just tough it out. Apparently toughing it out is sorely frowned upon. But hey.
You a fan of the hard way, Captain?
Yep.
This unit is not insured.
I am a fan of the hard way. Part of the reason we took Sam is
Here we go.
Not particularly picky about things we do. He's just kind of annoying, that's all. Doesn't really say much other than the same tired old shit over and over again.
Entering quiet mode.
You don't have a quiet mode, Sam.
Sanitization incoming.
The harder they fall. Killed a mega creature. I killed a mega creature. Okay, I may have spoken too soon about the whole, haven't had much of a problem with anything. Ooh, that bandit got eaten too. But hey, we got Sam, we got a flamethrower. It'll be fine. Be fine. It'll be fine. Oh shit.
Cycle back to industrial stain. Substance is resistant to stinging efforts.
We're on fire. We're all on fire. Yep. We're all a little bit crispy. It's fine. Fine, it's fine. I don't like the sound of this. Might have been helping. I don't know. Nearly got snuck up on. Fine. That explodes. Shoot that. April 27th, 2343. Something based... Wait. Rizzo's candy has scientifically proven, based on average lifespan of colonists, to not give cavities. 5 out of 5 Rizzo company doctors agree. Alright. Something stinks about these evac prep procedures. I know the terrors were expensive, but shipping them out of here isn't going to be easy. Even the hunters are recommending we let them loose outside the gates. I don't get why we're taking them with us anyway. Someone up on the chain must really believe in the project. April 28th. I'm copying my meeting notes for prosperity. Still can't shake this feeling that they're hiding something. Town meeting 4/28/2343. Summer called the meeting to discuss preparations for our imminent departure. Pauline, Platitude's assurance that nobody is being fired, explains that jobs wait us on all on Terra. 2 more platitudes. Top management is very pleased with Project Tiro and wants to ensure its assets were preserved. C. McClure, so the project isn't being scuttled. Sumner, no, just moving off Terra 1. Violet, but how will we transport the Terrors? Ted, hunters will assist us in safely moving them onto the shuttle. Violet, it was hard enough getting them into the cages in the first place. Me, what about the Raptidons? We've seen more and more around town. Sumner, assurances that the Raptidons are not interested in the Terrors. Me, but the hunters are saying, Sumner, no more about the Pateros. Floor is now open to general questions. M. Cercio. Zero. How many shuttles are incoming? Pauline, we don't know, at least one. Me, one isn't enough for all of us plus the damn Terros. Sumner, let's worry about that when the evac arrives. Looks like we're out of time. Thanks for coming, everyone, and keep up the great work. May 4th. We're fucked. Shuttle landed on the pad. We started moving tarot cages. Some of them broke. Birds everywhere, talons everywhere. Even the clipped ones. Turns out they can run. Who knew? Then the rats got in. I don't know how. Must be a hole in the wall somewhere. Maybe they can dig? Fuck. They were all over the tarots at first, and then us. Sumner and the other upper management were already on the shuttle. Rats got near the pad. Someone panicked. They left us. Boy, take their black hearts. They left us. May 7th. Got a few homes stabilized, but it isn't going to last. Rats everywhere. They caught scent of what's in the bottling plant, and now they're nesting. We need the move. Going to have to book it south across the bridge. Cordon off half the city. I've been trying to hail corporate, but none of my messages are getting through. I don't think help's coming. Cecil insists corporate wouldn't abandon us, but I saw that shuttle. There wasn't enough room for us and the birds. Someone up there made a decision, and it wasn't for our well-being. Rotten bastards, I make it out of them this mess, I'm coming for them. Corporate left them. Color me not surprised. Color me very not surprised. Bard? Oh boy. Left them to die out here. Left them to rot. All right. There's bad shit out there, so we're gonna lighten the load a bit, and then we'll scaramouche, gotta do the Fandango on out of there. Pretty sure this door is not gonna work. Healed. Probably a sprat or some shit. Yeah, it's a sprat over there. Not exactly very scary, but it considers it a hostile, so we'll worry about it in a minute.
Stubborn stains. Leave them for Sam.
Hope you're doling out hazard pay.
Okay.
Ready to kill germs.
Alright. Alright. Right, we can't get in there. Can we? Nope. So we'll probably just have to go the long way route. Guess it's fine. Hopefully I will be able to actually get across.
Job assessment. It's a mess.
You take us to the nicest places, Captain.
You're welcome. Like it.
Music volume now. Deploying heavy surge destroyer. I'll not sanitize that contaminant.
Ow.
Not bad.
Yep. Uh-oh, uh-oh, back off. Did you just raise a bunch of babies? Oh. Ate it. Ate it. Ate it. I haven't actually died a whole lot in this game. I've died 4 times? Wait a minute. What? Did it? Wait, did it load an autosave? Pretty sure I saved before this. Like, I already killed them. I guess not? Oh, these are in there.
My kind of can't get past that armor.
Oh, there's one in there.
going. Their mistake. That's the last of them. On my way.
Right, another one. Alright, I guess we didn't actually cover everything. Cannot hack past that. Alright. Grr. What she's using? And I stepped through some shit.
Job assessment. It's a mess.
You take us to the nicest places, Captain.
Alright, let's try this again with less dying.
Muting volume now. Area assessment. Tough stains and resistant contaminants ahead. Clean cycle up to industrial state.
Here we go!
Tidying up. Scoured with prejudice.
There we go.
That was fun.
That's the last of them.
You can get up now, man. Your petiophobia after too many encounters with mantipedes and mantisaurs, you're not quite yourself when you are when any of the manta family of creatures or attacks are attacking your party. Phobic. Dexterity -1, perception, temperament. Oh, that one turned into moosh. Also, not a fan of the shrink ray. Change that back. Few auto mechanicals. Oh. I didn't realize that this could be, like, revved up until just this second.
Here we go. What's a pro at work?
Commencing training cycle. Substance is resistant to wash off. On your right, customer. Pollutant purified.
Time for action.
Plasma cannot. One order of frickin' fan coming up.
Can't get past that armor.
Deep clean commencing.
Big practice, baby.
There we go.
Anyone else? They won't try that again.
Feeler just flexing. Fine. Not weird or anything. Doesn't give me heebie-jeebies. It's a gully. It's just a dead drop gully. Oh shit. I thought it was like a river or something. I did not realize that it was just a drop in the bucket. Oh, so much for just cutting across. Yeesh.
Dirty, Sam cleans it up.
Down they go.
Stun it.
How about that? Can't get past that armor. That's the last of him.
All right. Need a lot of stuff. Wait a minute, was that? That wasn't what we killed. Okay, that was okay. I think I know what happened. We killed the small one, but it disintegrated, and the Manta Queen was already there to begin with. There we go.
Nice one. Just like that.
Nice. Right. Let's go ahead and destroy. Okay. Alright. Okay, now that I've figured out this does one thing, life a lot easier. Life a whole lot easier. Let's see. Fallbrook is in front of us. Cascadia Heights is behind us. So we need to go forward.
Object is tuned to be specialist. Body bag required.
That's the last of them.
I also think we should stay out of the water. Sulfur pits. Awesome. Just seems like a good idea to stay out of any water.
Contact with eyes. Liquid is caustic. Dirt alert! Dirt alert! Fairling is this unit's middle name.
There we go. Yeah, now we're not touching it. Right, that wasn't bad. Oh yeah, because I'm surrounded by those idiots. Right. Perks. Canyon crit chance, additional ammo stocks on vendors, sprint speed, walk speed, tactical time dilation, recharge rate. When alone in a part, there it is. Tactical dilation meter max. That is... Oh, and well for you, my dude. that. Deadeye assault rifle. Way over budget, actually. Can't imagine why. Actually, yes, I can. Where's those things? Move. Okay, we're gonna move that to junk. Brook is this way, it says. I'm gonna give it a try that way. Yeah. That Adreno crash has gotta be stacked on there pretty thick, cause like
Flaring to neutralize and sanitize. Mega centrifuge mode
there we go.
activated.
Not bad, huh?
Ships. Actually, now that I think about it. Can I tell how long the buff is? Or is it just kind of a, you gotta hope that it stays on? Strength is below average. Penalty, tactical time dilation drain for movement is doubled. Yikes. I make them nervous. Oh, eat plus base health encumbered. Time crash is infinite? Oh boy. Great.
Entering quiet mode.
They're in my sights.
Force detected. Sanitization incoming.
Oh yeah, I am on fire.
Resuming passive mode.
Alright then. Majorly on fire. Ooh, oh, I thought he was short for a minute. Nope. Just, legs have been bit off. Did not go well for that guy. Armor. Down. Oh no, I lost track of the way the building was. Going to assume it's that way.
Time to take out the trash. Object is tuned to be speckless. Fight dirty. Clean up the competition.
Fight dirty?
This area has been sanitized.
Job, Sam.
Take him down. Keeping you. That was fun.
Centrifuge mode activated.
There we go. You just gotta do it just right. Sam can't really see right now. Alright, little tufts of mantis swarm, which is fine if we don't have... Fallbrook is that way. The hell is this? Probably an outpost that went bad. Bunch of dead bodies around. Yeah, I'm guessing outpost that went bad. You 2,000 bits worth of items. Cool. I'm probably, honest to God, not going to use. Go. Where's that electric thing? Might have put it in. Or we might have destroyed it. Destroyed it. Execute. Good. And let's see. That one will do it close. Oh, that's what I want. So, well, once we get around here, can't open that. Goodbye. I mean, if I don't particularly like it, I'm not gonna keep it. £71 right there. So. I guess I'm not getting into that one. It's just vending machines? Yeah, just vending machines. We're doing pretty good for this being a wide open and dangerous place. Space Australia. So far, pretty decent. I mean, it's not as bunched up and murdery as Pandora.
You make it dirty, Dan cleans it up. Sterling is this unit's middle name.
Try bigger weapons.
Has no neutralizing effect on that. Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Random toss ball card. Actually, you know what? He probably ate it off of one of these guys. Probably just slurped it right off their body. Oh, big deal. Compute. That one. Stealth. Sneak. Difference. Skills. I will admit it's very pretty out here. Scrap mechanical, just running around, bunch of marauders. First live marauders we've met. Just kind of saying a lot, considering most of them have been leftovers for whatever beastie meastie is running around. Right, so far so good. Let's see what's Alright, inside of a building. That's cool. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Inside of a building full of dead things. Got it. To whom it may concern, I, Cadian Shuster, do hereby declare my official resignation. Delivery services to the Terra 1 printing facility 0OD2214 shall cease forthwith. During my tenure of service, I have made numerous complaints regarding the hazards of working on this law-forsaken rock, including, but not limited to, 1. The infestation of unknown insects in my sinus cavities, resulting in weeks of unpaid leave. 2. The as-yet unreimbursed loss of several articles of clothing due to the acidic properties of the local atmosphere. 3. The constant, unrelenting aggression for local wildlife. 4. A persisting itching and coughing malady in my lungs, likely due to breathing in trace amounts of sulfur. 5. Equally persistent indigestion, a symptom of overall nutritional problems stemming from the fact that I am in fact allergic to fish, which is the main diet provided to service workers based in Stellar Bay. I have received the following responses to these complaints, all of which I deem unacceptable. 1. At my resulting loss of olfactory senses, I was deemed, quote, lucky to no longer suffer the stench of fish and sulfur. 2. My wardrobe was replaced with uniforms out of Stellar Bay, which suffered the exact same degradation, and I was thus no better off. 3. At my insistence, I was awarded the services of a local hunter, one in Ramanarian Wentworth, who went the entire service call inebriated and offending my sensibilities with off-color language. 4. After a thorough medical examination, I was found to be in working health, which was deemed more fortunate than many. 5. At my insistence that additional dietary needs be offered, I was instead awarded extra supplies of toilet paper. After this latest response, I hereby tell whoever is reading this to go hang themselves, and that your replacement rollers, ink carts, beltings, bindings, keys, stamps, lubricants, and whatever else is in these infernal boxes can all be found rotting in the wilderness. Good day to you. Sincerely, Caden Shuster. Caden was mad. I totally understand as to why. People are shitty to work for, that's for damn sure. But when he went off, he went off. Shipment status. UDL masks. Miss Bolshov, UDL Mark IV security masks are meant for use in crowd dispersal scenarios. They are not appropriate for a workplace environment. Your purchase request has been denied. To whom it may concern, I was talking to one of our guards and he isn't having trouble breathing at all. In fact, none of our guards have had asthma attacks from the air here. We believe it is because of their gas mask. I have attached a purchase request for safety equipment for the rest of us. Whom it may concern. My boss is using olfactory filters to ward off the stench of sulfur from his law-forsaken planet. I've attached a purchase request for a number of filters so that the rest of us don't have to suffer. Focus testing indicates that the air quality on Terra 1 does not warrant the use of olfactory filters or any other scent-blocking equipment. Your purchase request for something to deal with the stink of sulfur is denied. What the hell? To whom it may concern, the rollers in our printing press facility are degrading and will break soon. I've attached a purchase order for new ones. Our records indicate that your facility is not due for replacement parts for another 5 months. We will send new parts, including rollers, when the time comes. They aren't lasting as long because of the sulfur in this fucking air. We need new parts before the ones we've got break. According to the manufacturer, your current rollers are capable of retaining efficiency in all environments. We have no evidence to support your claim that the rollers are degrading because of this beep air. Well, you guys can go eat dicks, that's for sure. That wasn't what I meant to do, but close enough.
Behind you, Captain! Nice one!
Cycle complete.
Yeah, it's kind of burning. Ooh. His head exploded. Nice. Oh hey, this place is ventilated so that shitty thing isn't happening to me. Cool, I like this. Pick up chronofield aggregator. I'm not 100% sure what that does, but you know. Death by kneecap.
Clean up the competition.
Trust me, the competition is long gone here. There's nobody left but us chickens. And us dumbasses also. I thought I murdered all this over here. Junk. Well, I guess that one is. I don't think I'm actually going to use this one because I like the bolter pistol better. Honestly, sell it. That is me. Plasma. Plasma? Yeah, it already shoots plasma. Shock. Magazine size. Corrosive damage. Corrosive damage at. Post armor damage. Ranged weapon. Oh wait, do I already got that on there? Yes, I already did. Okay. Doesn't do as much DPS, but it does do more damage per shot. And that execute special attack doesn't seem to be as good because it's 6 levels higher than it. Actually, going to get yeah. This Dodge dialogue skill is probably something more better for me. Long gun, elimination, and that's going back outside. I want to do that. Oh. Ooh, big boy. Big dead boy. Bard. Of course it's Bard. Hmm. Okay. Let's go back down. Make sure we cleared out everything that we can clear out. Hmm. Shock, clean, and plasma, which it already fires plasma. It just boggles my mind why it does that. Do it. Armor damage dealt, ranged weapon speed. We're gonna get rid of that one. Uh, probably needs to go in. What's a plasma thrower? I think we need to leave that alone. Plasma launcher. 15. Really do a lot of engineering. And the bit modify it. Is just updating that. Long guns, good for fight. Factory armor stock plating. What do? Armor stock plating determination 7. Toughened up. Shock armor rating 10 5. Corrosion armor, physical armor. Restores some of your TTD meter when you deal a critical hit. Melee weapon skills, defense, ranged hunting, dialogue skills, leadership, tech skills, ranged weapons, carry capacity. Highlight range increases the range at which interactable. Use dodging a whole lot, so we'll go with the carry capacity. Toughened. Physical armor rating is 0.3. Well, that's 5. Use it while we're indoors. That one while it's in. Probably get rid of the other ones. Stealth plus 5. Stealth is which one? I don't remember. Sneak. Stealth plus 5 is all of it. Sneak is specifically to sneak. Got it. We are going to get rid of that one. Just gonna turn it into parts. I don't want to get rid of my chop chop, but I'm not going to use it. Since dialogue plus 5. Let's check that one. Don't think I'm gonna use that one. I might put that on the Vicar. Riot control, armor, gold. Stealth. Full shock armor, shock armor. This one for theft. One for theft, this one for talking to peoples, one for just in general making sure I don't get my ass beat.
Nice and easy.
We're doing it!
Resuming passive flow.
Nice. All right. Not too bad. Can hear them. So Shot them in the ass. Everything worked out great. Thing in the pooper we need to get hold of. Nope, we good. Save. Doing good. Terry's birthday. No, we are not celebrating Terry's birthday. Terry's dead, folks. I know he meant a lot to everyone here, myself included, but let his ultimate demise be a lesson about safety in the workplace. Don't pet the canids. We're leaving. To all employees of Terra 1 Publications. Yes, the rumors are true. We're leaving. The board has decided to cut their losses and operate on Terra 2 instead. In accordance with the evacuation orders, we are to await a shuttle out of Cascadia. When we get word that our ride is on the way, we'll shuttle this facility, pack everything up, and lock the door on the way out. Till then, however, we are expected to continue working. I'm sure reassignments are forthcoming, but that's not an excuse to slow down. We still have magazines to publish. People, our customers, are eager to find out what happens in Dissident Hunter 112. I don't think they need to know that bad. Halcyon referendum 207 Terra 1 Hazard Clause. Halcyon Holdings Corporate Board, Public Notice 117 on the issuing of a hazard clause for Terra 1. This notice, issued on January 12, 2343, serves as the public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment. Due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife, as well as the unsustainable ability of its natural flora for use in human consumption, the Halcyon Holdings Corporate Board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1. After an evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terra 1 will be officially considered illegal territory, as this is a unanimous decision. Any corporate caught operating on Terra 1 after the evacuation period will face fines and possible disbarment as defined in Halcyon Code 22.1. Well, fuck off, guys. You guys left me for dead, so fuck off. Do what I want. Faulty rollers consult your nearest printing engineer. Well, sorry, but they're kind of dead. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic. Alright, let's get the hell on out of here. Let's see if we can't make it to the rest of the area. Checking something really quick, and then we'll get going back. Work-related. what I thought. Where were we going? We were going...
They got the drop on us.
Showered with prejudice. Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Good. Let me put this back in lockpicking, because, man. Level 50 stuff, and now I can't really pick anything.
Like true professionals. Down they go.
There we go.
Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
I gotta admit, that was pretty good. All right.
Let's show him.
Ow.
Just like that.
Clean cycle step 2, industrial stain.
Get on.
Customer, feel right.
Get it up! Get it up!
Energy purified.
All right. That could have been a lot worse, honestly. So win-win. That could have been so much worse. We could have been eaten or murdered.
Unit performance evaluation is sterling.
Take him down.
Mega messy. Cleaning cycle complete.
Finding all sorts of things around here. Out bar. That. cartridge bit. Ew, baked beans in the bathroom, directly behind the shitter. Sure, fine, I guess. Why not? Nothing seems weird about that. Sealed. Alright, so we should be able to cross the bridge into the next area.
Here we go. Nice one. I'm warmed up now.
Counting. 126 messes. 127 messes. 128 messes. 129.
Think they left anything good behind?
Not really, other than monsters and nasty shit.
Caution!
I feel like I should get cooked meat out of that. I mean, I know it's plasma burnt, but still. Hey, Stellar Bay. I mean, I needed to get here, but I was hoping for the other place. Honestly.
Rising. Concentrated amount of scum present ahead.
Am I the only one getting hungry?
Makes two of us. Yeah, I didn't need that. Alright, let's see. Sneak and hack at the 50s, so... Put stuff in that one. Put up the weapon.
Fresh blood at last. Stellar Bay could use some.
I still need Fallbrook. Don't need it. But we are in Stellar Bay, so let's find this person first. Dustback casserole.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Get a grip, fella.
Get a grip, she says, as if I haven't survived this place for 10 years. This town is enough to try anyone's nerves.
Ever thought about leaving Stellar Bay?
Only every day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding.
Still haven't got mine. Mine's on the other
I
side.
did scrape together enough to buy passage out with sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goop. What then?
You forgot stabbed. That's also a possibility.
Well, thank you for reminding me. As if I weren't already destined for an early grave.
My engineer's looking to get a dustback casserole. Can you cook one of those?
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
You take me for an idiot? No damn casserole's worth that much. Try again. Try harder.
Whoa, hold on. Okay. Leak contained. My stars. Look, Captain. This is the best I can do without putting myself out of business.
I'll get back to you on that.
Sure, just let me know.
What do you have against this town?
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rats spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation. And I was a fool for staying.
Did you stay or got left? Why did you decide to stay in the first place?
Sanjar, of course. He had all these glorious ideas about how he'd run Monarch. Rest periods between every work shift. No shift more than 10 hours long. It all sounds wonderful, until you realize there's only a few centimeters of repurposed steel between you and the deadliest creatures in the galaxy.
Seems like you'd want more than centimeters.
That's what she said.
There's truly no
Ellie,
end
girl after
to
my own heart.
Suffering. Lucky you.
Sure. Heading back.
Yeah, I kinda got no problem robbing them blind. I mean, I will get my $2,000 worth.
I see you stuck around.
Yeah.
If you got the bits, check the menu for the latest prices. Inflation's terrible out here.
Sure.
I'm mighty glad you reckon so. This is gonna take about an hour in the oven. Nothing I can do to speed it. That's just how cooking works.
No shit.
There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
Not in your food, I hope. Alright. Junk we got. That one. I think I like this one. I'm just gonna get that. Right, 2-handed melee. That seems cool. Sneak. Overall. That one. Iconoclast armor. This dissident rider outfit is lined with extra lead for your protection. Do not lick armor. Nope. Not gonna question it, just gonna run with it. Yep, just gonna...
Help! Someone's been killed!
You don't look like Sublight. Must be freelance.
Someone's been... Okay, haven't run into Monarch Stellar yet. Oh, that seems pretty cool. Just zap the shit out of him.
Not much I can do for this guy.
Body bag dispenser empty. Please replace sack reel before disposing of any corpses.
This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from Left Field Baseball Betting. Reminds me. Already done it. We're not in Cascadia anymore. We're not in Fallbrook. One's also in Fallbrook. Okay. That dude's not gonna use it anymore. Several ragged outfits, all of the same cut and color, were stuffed into the suitcase. Leave it on the floor, it's gonna be mine. Okay, fine, you leave it anywhere and it's not nailed down, it's gonna be mine.
I'm going.
Mr. Nandi, sorry to bother you about this, but something of foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what Sally is keeping up there, but she works for you, right? Do you think you could talk to her about it? Isaac, can you please try to keep your windows shut? As I've tried to explain, leaving them open, especially when you've got food out, invites mantis swarms, and a mantis swarm infestation is everyone's problem. Braxton, I know you keep odd hours, I know because I've heard you coming and going at all times of the day and night, haha, but maybe you could try to close your door a little more quietly. I have rather sensitive nerves, and every time I hear your door, I think we're in the middle of another Amber Heights.
Whatever you do, don't mention tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
You got him stuck in an hour-long roundabout moment.
Dropping a care package off with the Mathers in the old ruins south of Stellar Bay. Be back soon. Laura, I know you're reading this. Stay out of my things.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
I have a giant robot with me. It's not my fault. Why is everyone in this town so jumpy?
Jumpy? Who's Jumpy? I'm not Jumpy.
Bye.
Carry on. Carry on.
Be right there.
Mobile command accepted.
Can I pick a pocket while they're asleep? Can.
I'm coming.
I really can. All right. Good to know. Yes, I will be doing that more often. It's 14. That one's also 16. Let's junk that one. Alright, I guess we're keeping that one. Actually, while we're in town, we should be wearing that one. What is inspiration again? Inspiration. Alright, is just companion damage. You can order companions to do special abilities. Okay, so this one is more for like out in the field. This one's for more in the field. Let's take that out. Ellie. She not wear that one? Guess she can't wear heavy. I didn't realize that before, cause nope. Cannot wear heavy. No, she cannot wear heavy. Alright. Let's wonder if anybody else can wear it.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brack's missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like, hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh boy.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Abigail barking up anybody's tree. Who's Velma?
She works over at the fishery next door. Quite the hard worker, but she's got a bit of a temper.
Temper?
Why, just the other day, I heard her shouting from here. I can't imagine what set her off. Oh, but here I go again, running my mouth when it's none of my business. Was there something else you needed?
You in charge of handing out medicine?
Yes, indeed. Someone's got to keep Stellar Bay's people healthy and energized.
You certainly seem excited about your job.
Oh, but I am. I get to see plenty of my neighbors here, and I do dearly love a little gossip.
That doesn't surprise me. Bye now. Dude.
Velma's gonna be extra cranky if she doesn't get her caffeinoid.
Okay.
Ooh, you're the new face.
Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
I'm not here to chat about teams.
That's a shame. Tossball's just about the only good news we get around here. When our frequency's not too clogged up anyway. So, what can I do for you?
I found this bedding slip in a dead man's apartment. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
What do his teeth have to do with anything?
They were pretty distinct.
Teeth?
Monarch doesn't exactly have a thriving dental industry, and Isaac seemed to get stuck in all sorts of bad habits, dietary and otherwise. Sometimes he'd drink purpleberry punch by the liter, other times he'd keep betting on a losing team, started owing the wrong people money.
Theo.
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
The tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean, more than usual.
Wouldn't know. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
What seems wrong with Velma?
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Catherine said she'd shove you in a box if you kept running your yap like that.
Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
What's this about your foreman?
Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials. He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
Why don't you just pay them more?
Because we've got a budget, all right? And in case you haven't noticed, MSI doesn't exactly have a lot of spare bits on hand.
Surely you can make them... I can talk to Caleb for you.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it?
I don't mind. I got a giant hammer, lady.
I'm joking. Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there.
Tell me about your missing coworker.
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Don't you have rules about that sort of thing?
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
Who's this Catherine you mentioned when I first came in?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
Good Braxton has been stealing drugs.
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Awfully nice of you not to say anything.
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the Saltuna, fat and mostly tumor-free.
Alright.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
They're hard workers, aren't they? Don't they deserve some compensation for that? Why can't you give him his pay increase?
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone. Hard workers? They turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work. Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
See you later. Alright, so we figured out why she's not having a good one.
Laws. Can't a man enjoy the smooth menthol flavor of a Stogie Slim in peace?
No. Got a lot of brass for a man doing absolutely nothing.
What I am doing, ma'am, is enjoying the moment.
Don't call me ma'am.
So rare that I can seize one apart from the jabbering masses of this wretched place.
Your neighbors probably aren't missing your company either, come to think of it.
And how should they know what they're missing? I recall when Stellar Bay was a proper board-affiliated town with regular shipments of Auntie Cleo's best and all the cereals. Before Sanjar took over MSI and got us all booted.
You miss the good old days?
Days of consumption and culture. When we weren't squabbling with the iconoclasts for lack of better things to do. Look, you're making me melancholy. Is there something you wanted?
I'll be leaving you.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Wrap musk and canid eyes, right here.
Ma'am, please.
Need ham.
Oh, thank you for
Isn't that-
stopping. Everyone
Wait.
acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature. Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back.
Wasn't that
he
other
ran
one-
away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
It's more dissolving than melting.
That is not helpful.
Yeah. Calm down, take a deep breath, then tell me what happened.
Don't you tell me to calm down.
Too late.
I
Already did.
promised my boy I'd protect him for always. But how can I keep him safe if he's run away? He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen. Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Why would Tucker run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Or would he be gone?
He's been listening to those awful broadcasts that the iconoclasts put out. I begged Sanjar to put a stop to them, but did he? No! And now I just know my boys run off to Amber Heights. That is, if a Manta Queen hasn't spooled out and eaten his entrails for breakfast already.
Where is Amber Heights?
That old settlement, southwest of Stellar Bay. I don't know which is worse, the thought of my son shacking up with the nutty iconoclasts, or that he never made it. Sprats could be nesting in his rotting body alongside the road as we speak. Or maybe marauders got him, pulled all his teeth out, crushed him into their drugs and made him snort them. Oh, the things that could happen to my sweet baby.
She's got an imagination on her. Oh, what were you saying about Iconoclast?
Those low-life degenerates, leading innocent boys into a life of danger. Oh, they make it sound so exciting. Like it's noble to risk it all out there, fighting for the greater good. How noble is it to worry your loved ones? Not at all, I say. But still they preach their sermons of anarchy and rebellion to anyone who listened. If they weren't holed up in Amber Heights, I'd knock them all upside the head.
I'll say there was a reward involved with this request.
Well, I guess I can't ask you to leave the town walls for free. It is deathly dangerous out there.
Yes, it is.
I've got some bits saved up for a rainy day. I'll give you every last one if you just bring my Tucker back to me. I won't even be mad at him running off. You tell him I won't be mad.
Sure.
Thank you.
Find your son.
Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home. You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths. Tell them what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
I get the feeling he's not a little boy. No matter. Amber Heights is in the settlement that... Right. We're gonna go do this quest and then we're gonna call it a night. The Island of Murder.
Reminds me of the crew cabin on one of my first ships.
Deploying.
Reminds me... that and... that one.
We're neutralizing. Aerosol spray now.
Here we go.
You make it dirty, Sam cleans it up.
Nice. Marauder's been murdered. Bad. Rip through the walls. Amber Heights, directly in front of us.
Take out the trash. Sanitization incoming.
That's the last of him.
Definitely be...
Take your best shot, asshole.
Body bag required.
It's not the load button. Well, kinda dead.
I can take a hint.
Ah!
Here we go.
Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
Okay, that was fun. That was very entertaining.
This unit is clean, mean, and ready to kill germs. Still, scoured. This area has been sanitized.
Could you please stop boiling me? Boiling me, don't boil me. Can I pass through here without getting burnt? I don't think I can. I'll probably run into a dead end. Nope.
Come out and play.
Thank you for contributing to my pool of dead people and loot. My favorite type of pool. It's just the best. It's not the Spacer's choice, it's the Hobble's choice. Amber Heights. What we got?
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his Philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
We're the Iconoclast. I don't want a pamphlet anyways, just tell me who you are.
Why, we're the only free people in Halcyon. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
A corporation means no paycheck. How do you survive without money?
We make our own living here. Some of us hunt. Some of us scavenge the ruins left by the corporations when they abandoned us. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
Got it. Hey, before I go, I'm looking for Tucker. Have you seen him?
The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Disarray level analysis. Utter and total chaos.
I don't think it's that bad, Sam. Pretty sure it's okay. Not that bad. Full grown.
Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
It's Captain Hawthorne.
You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
Tucker? You're Agnes's little boy from Stellar Bay?
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades, no matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision.
She made it seem like you were in danger, asked me to rescue you.
According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off. Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
I mean, she's got kind of a point. They can murder you and violate you and burn you and all that, but I mean, as long as you're level-headed and you're very well packed in weapons and armor and some level-headedness, you should be good. What are you gonna do about it? She'll keep sending people to look for you.
Stars, I don't know. My mama's a stubborn woman. She won't quit until I'm dead.
Dead?
You know, that might just work. You go back and tell her you found my body beside the road, all mangled and tore up. If she believes me dead, she won't look for me no more.
Better hope she does. If we do this, I need some proof that it was your body I found.
Oh, right. I guess you could take my daddy's ring. I've worn it ever since he died. Mama would recognize it right away. You take this back to Stellar Bay. Tell my mama I died and you found that on my body. I know it'll be hard on her, but it's the only way.
Oh. Yes. Hey, Pamela. I know your terminal is out of storage, but if you break this one, things are gonna get tits up around here. Anyone else, long as you know what you're doing, go ahead and clear work orders out whenever you can. Hey, Ninja. How are you two doing? Whoa. I can't fix that one. That one. Remotely reset the Wrapped House communication. That. Order. Dear Diary, eat it. Just those two I can't fix. I was lurking around in your chat earlier, Ninja. Saw you were playing some. Got dead things lying all over the place. I saw you were playing some retroness.
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose? That's just the way it is.
supposed to be up in here? Bueller? Oh.
Huh.
Okay, guess it's just in here. I'm gonna try and do that. Seems a little more relaxing than other things.
Move along.
Got nothing to say.
Sam, have you been washing my clothes?
Affirmative.
Now I look like a banker or a dentist.
Teeth cleaning request processed. Plaque removal with a product trial of Pep You Up floss scheduled.
Next time we visit a garbage heap, your history.
I'm okay with that. Did you have a good time playing, running around through... Let's see, I think I saw Sega and Dreamcast at that point. Yikes. That's not good. Obviously that's not good. I don't know what you're gonna do now. Okay. Here we go. Let's talk to this lady.
Oh, you're back. Please tell me you found my baby boy. Where is he? Where's my little Tucker?
I'm sorry, but Tucker's dead.
No, that can't be true. Not my little boy, not my baby. Wait, are you sure it wasn't someone else? Maybe my little boy's all right.
We'll read
How could
discs.
you know
I
it
can
was
fix
him?
it. I know what I do. I found this ring on Tucker's body.
That's Tucker's ring. His daddy gave it to him and he never took it off since. How did you... No, no, it can't be. He's not dead. Not my child. Not my sweet Tucker. I promise I always look out for him.
She gonna run out there and...
Take the money. Just please leave me to grieve.
Thanks, lady.
Hey, Sam, tell a dirty joke.
Command not recognized.
Fine, tell any joke.
Please repeat the instruction.
Get screwed, Sam.
Request is invalid.
Something on your mind?
Scanning for C2, 5, 4, 7.
Same. Yeah, well, it's the end of the night anyway,
Contaminants.
so not like you miss much. Because I am pretty much done for the night. And that was the last save of the night, so... Yeah, it just seems kind of par for the course for me, because, like, I feel like a lot of people don't actually express when they're talking, normally. Streamer talking does not count. But that's just me. That's how I feel, is like, a lot of people don't express a whole lot when they're talking. They kind of just do the eyebrows and the mouth, and the eyes will reflect, but... I feel like a lot more people talk with their hands than anything else. Especially if you're mute. You do a lot of hand talking. But that's neither here nor there. That's for next time or whatnot. I'm not even going to go through my inventory. I'm just going to call it a night and go to bed. This came in during your... Shut up, Windows. No one cares. So I will see you guys later. I'm not sure when because I close tomorrow. So it's a lot of trying to figure out when I can stream and schedule and everything like that. Y'all have a great night.
Bye, have a great time.